So it's always good to come out of your comfort zone a little bit and challenge yourself, right?
And that's what I intend to do for the next 24 hours. I felt like 24 was doable, especially if I'm able to sleep for 8 of it. I think I can make this happen. I think the odds are in my favor. I am going to attempt to go 24 hours without complaining, not just out loud, but also in my head. Like I'm really, really set on this mindset right now and trying to manifest positivity. And so my goal is for the next 24 hours not to complain. And my pops always used to say, it doesn't do any good anyway.
Right. So if a negative thought comes into your head, you are immediately going to eliminate it.
Well, see, it's like negative thoughts and complaining. Like I'm trying to differentiate because one person's fact could be another person's complaint. I know to myself what I view as a complaint and when I'm complaining, and that's when I'm trying to thwart. So I don't think you can like lump all negative thoughts. Like if you see something and it makes you sad, or if it's something negative, I feel like you can feel negative about it. But to go out and something happens to you, and rather than seeing the good in it and taking a breath, and instead complaining about it or finding a solution, like I'm all about finding solutions, not complaining. So that's my goal. Like my goal is to look at my life specifically, not other people's lives, and not complain for 24 hours.
So you hit a pothole. You're going to quickly catch yourself saying, this city sucks.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
But you're still going to be mad you hit the pothole and it was jolting.
I mean, yeah, you can be like, wow, what was that?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here. I'm gonna try not to curse out loud. I'm not going to, like when I'm in traffic, if there's somebody who's taking a rather long time to take the turn, I have a phrase that I like to say that has something, it's along the lines of, what are you waiting on? A bleeping invitation. Like I'm going to try to suppress those things and just patient, kindness, and just manifest some positivity.
Ew.
You know what my
Ew.
It's going to be hard.
It sounds so unsatisfying. And like you said, there's a difference between complaining and fact.
Yes.
So if you hit a pothole and you say, this city sucks, that's facts. Is it really? It does. You can say it.
Your fact is a fact. That to me would be a complaint.
Right. I'd rather be here than in Italy right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the kind of mindset, though. Like realizing, all right, so you hit a pothole, but in the grand scheme of things, is that going to be the worst part of your day?
Right.
No.
This has always confused me because I listen to so many motivational speakers that they start to contradict themselves. But half of them will say that you're supposed to not even let the negative thought enter your mind at all. And then the other half will say, no, you're supposed to embrace it and feel it and let it suck, but then say, so what?
I agree with that and that's why the complaining and negativity, I think, are two different things. Like, I think there's trivial complaining, which I think is bad. And then I feel like if you're in a negative situation, which like grief sucks. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat something like grief. I don't think that does any good or that's beneficial at all. So I think when it comes to trivial things and complaining about like little things, that's when I'm trying to get into control.
What brought this like sudden urge? I mean, because I think you've always been a pretty positive person.
I try to be.
Because this is going on in my house with my girlfriend also.
Mm-hmm.
I have fallen in love over the last 90 days with a hippie.
Peace, love, and happiness.
She's literally, has the same attitude you have now. She's listening to all these podcasts. She's going outside and she's walking barefooted now to be with be with the environment and being with energy. And it's bombarded her as well.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what has brought this on.
So in true transparency, as Bart and I move forward and we go forward with the transfer sometime this year with IVF, I just want to be like this. Not trying to be like hippy dippy, even though my brother has called me that before. I just want to foster an environment, like Davi says, drain the swamp and make a womb of comfort.
Did you say that first?
Yeah.
You're the one that gave it to Trump.
We don't want no swamp womb, according to Davi.
That's what I said.
So I'm just trying to get into a place, and I'm not trying to like reach the unachievable. I'm not trying to find this like Buddhist Zen. What do they call it? When you reach enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going for enlightenment here. I know my limitations.
Have you already had a complaint today?
No,
Not yet.
I'm not trying to go for like nirvana. I'm just trying to keep myself in check. And I think it's also a good project, and it'll be interesting to see if I can catch myself, like what I would normally complain about and what I would try to stop, and rather just, instead of complaining about the little things, just appreciate the big stuff.
Okay, I'm going to write it down on the schedule. Tomorrow, we'll check in with you.
Yes.
And if you do fail in some way, just write down what it was that got you.
Absolutely. And
Okay?
this is not just even out loud, but also thoughts as well,
Got it.
it's going to be difficult.
That's tough,
It's going to be
man.
difficult.
I've been there.
When I included the thoughts, it's going to
Yeah.
be difficult. But again, I don't think negativity is a bad thing unless you live in that world. I mean, it's okay for it to come in and out and for
Right.
you to experience it. I think that's a part of life. But to live there would be bad.
I'm
Do you
pretty
want-
proud of being the mayor. Pretty proud.
Do you want to try with 24 seconds and then work your way up to 24
No.
minutes and then 24 hours?
I'll do that.
I am quarantining my complaints.
Okay.
We're doing this.
All right.
We're doing this.
I've got a test kit for it, but I'm pretty sure it's faulty.
Yeah.
The Bert Show.